Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Burks. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Yeah.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Cedric Johnson on the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 33 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted.
Yeah.
Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 26-yard line.
Another try with Brooks. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track. Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Young gonna give it to Brooks. Second and 7. Here's Young. McKenzie with the reception. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll send a tight end in motion. A carry now for Brooks. Jonathan Brooks still going. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. So the lead stands at 6-0.
Child on that call to come here.
This will be returned from the 6. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. They'll go play action with Young. The throw on the run is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap. because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He's got it inside the 5. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. A second effort, and he is in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon.
Yeah.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. At the 30-yard line. First and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. We are 3.
What? What?
They face second down and 7. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out wide. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
To the piece, man.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He'll drop to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
They say he well rested with your bag. Dang.
And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard.
What's going on, twin?
This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Seattle. Now for the point after. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Seahawks have cut the deficit to 5. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Yeah. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Well,
on 1st and 10, here, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
And this is caught. So an 8-point swing. What a turn here. The fumble return for touchdown, and they tack on 2 more for good measure. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Davis heading in motion. Young to throw on 1st down. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more. As the
Man,
kick's away.
man, you 4th and 9, nigga. What you going for?
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Do your thing, bro. They gave me field position. You got field position now. You finna go score. He said he going to score.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. It's complete. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this.
So ain't no scoring on you. So ain't no scoring on you, man.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll only get down to around the 42. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Quick throw, taken in. The Seahawks are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line. 12 yards there, and a 1st down. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now this looks like a design run. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
Allow.
They'll run with Walker. And that big offensive line. Clearing
Hello.
space. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks.
I don't know.
So
You
on
want to
third
buy
and
some
goal,
sugar
they
to
run
run?
it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. And this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Ooh, shit.
First set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yeah.
They'll motion a tight end right.
Right, I get it.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They don't want to repeat a 1st down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. From the gun, it's Young. His throw left side is complete. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Seahawks are out in front. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Back to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. We'll go once more with Brooks. He'll get this close to the first down marker, taken down just shy at the 38. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try and run it with Brooks. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
What you doing?
Right there, hurt. Check, Bobcat, Bobcat. 79 Bronco.
Young, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
We see this a lot. Safeties are brought down as an extra man in the box. They, in essence, replace one of the linebackers and play kind of a hybrid safety linebacker type position. In this case, he knew he wasn't used in coverage. He had a little freedom in his responsibilities to improvise. He saw an opening, took it, and it paid off.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go, set.
And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They motion a receiver right. That ball flutters to the ground.
man
It's
ain't playing
incomplete.
there.
Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Yards, the gain there. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
On play action, Young. Open man downfield is leaked out. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On 2nd down, Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Big Lion.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be from 47 yards. That one off the crossbar. Needed to hit it a little bit better. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
Hold it ready.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Shut up. Check smash. Ready.
A handoff. It's Brooks running right. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Roll, roll. Ready.
Handoff. Running left is Brooks. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end.
With the score, Seahawks.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Set. Panther Street. Panther Street. And up.
Here's a run. And he will score again. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
1st and 10. At their own 32-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. No problem there on the extra point. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll go play action with Young. Backs to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. From the gun here on third down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
He'll drop to throw. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Seahawks.
Let's go. Putting the tight end in motion. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Seahawks are going to extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the bootleg, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Leggett. 3rd down coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Leggett. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled?
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 26-yard line.
On the move, running left, it's Brooks. Strong. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, sack.
A second down throw for Young. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Oh, pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A big gain on the play.
From the gun, it's Young. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's got it. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks tack on one more to their lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out to the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down up past the 35.
We spend so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, It's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, faking the give. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 6. Here's Young to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
On play action, and this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot down the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance